I'm a 10. I'm a 10. I'm a 10. I'm a yo. Can't nobody tell me who I am. Watch me tell you who I be. Rockin' this shit like it's the new way.
What's up?
I am the new way.
Yo, that's an artist named Shonda. I found her on TikTok. I'm a 10. I'm a 10. I'm a 10. I loved it. I found her because somebody
list that I sent you. I feel like that's.
I found her today. She might be. I don't know because I haven't gotten that far into the list. But I found her today because somebody in her comment section on a video that had nothing to do with any of this said that she should braid her hair to make it look prettier. And she was like, to your opinions.
Yeah, get off.
I just flipped the camera off for anybody listening. So then that song was attached to the to the video or whatever. And I'm just in love. I'm in love.
Yeah, she's on that Spotify list that I sent you with this song Liberated.
Nice. Okay, I'll check that out for sure. We're listening to, she sent me a Spotify list. It's what is it called? Tell me what it's called again.
It's called the Energy Mantra Remix. And it's all just different artists, but songs that are kind of manifested, based and
affirmation. Yeah, like I'm not gonna procrastinate anymore.
Like putting all the things that we say to ourselves all the time, but to like an awesome beat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna memorize that first one that I sent you like separately, but it's like so fast I can't even like.
They're good. They're real good. I was listening to it in the shower the other day. Like, yeah, I was like getting down in the shower.
There's some good.
Be careful when you do that. Don't slip and slide. Make sure you got a little mat in the bottom. Hey, you think you love this energy? Just wait. We got more energy to bring you because we got a special guest today. Actually, I'm just gonna bring her on in because why not?
Why not?
This is the best part of the show, and yeah.
It's the Cannabis Closet with Canna Queen and MJ and Destiny today.
Sorry.
What's up?
The bath mat shit, and I still can't stop laughing.
Y'all, because you know what? Because I do squats in the shower sometimes. Not all the times, but sometimes. So
I tried. I couldn't do it.
Why?
Here's why. Okay. Because like I get up at 5:30 in the morning, right? But I'm also like, it takes me a minute. So sometimes I get behind. If I get behind, I'm in the shower already. If I get a little sweat on, I could just wash it off,
Yeah.
And if I could just, which are super dangerous, if I could just get my squats in for the day, I feel like I've accomplished something. Cause like the other stuff, whatever. I just want my ass to stay like up where it's at and we're good. And so, the other stuff I can handle. Okay. So it's super dangerous. It is. It can be dangerous. You got to like brace yourself against the edges of the shower.
Yeah.
And
I think it depends on how, I think it just depends on your shower width, on how tall you are. I tried it. I was like, no, I'm going to kill myself if I try to do this any further.
One of my friends was like all proud of himself one day. He was talking to me and he was like, yeah, so I did some squats in the shower. And I was like, excuse me?
What is that?
What did you say? And he said, I did some squats in the shower. I was like, oh, really? Where'd you get that idea from? And he was like, I got that idea from you. I was like, yeah, I do shower squats. Just be careful. And I am not, listen, hey, I'm not liable for anything that happens to you. I'm not telling you to do squats in your shower at all. I'm just saying that's what I do sometimes.
Yes, to kill two birds with one stone.
I do because I got a lot of shit going on. We were just talking about this. We've been going all day. We have not stopped all day.
We were on the Discord from 9 a.m. to
at least
3.
9 a.m. I think maybe even earlier than that until we came over here. Yeah.
So crazy.
So We are communicating with a company that I'm partnering with to do some education work. And so it's like last steps for that. And we were like back and forth all day with that. I'm almost Kevin Gates because I almost have 6 jobs. I have 5 jobs, probably at least. So,
maybe I don't know.
I don't know. If you count being a pet parent as a job, then I got 6 jobs.
Yeah, it's definitely a job.
Yeah.
Not one that you're getting paid for, except for in like love and poop.
I'm getting something for it. Love and poop.
Yeah.
And snuggles.
Snuggles.
So I just started working with Eureka Brands, Eureka Vapors out in Colorado. They're out in California as well. So I just started doing that. I'm actually doing a pop-up out in Mancos. Anybody listening in Colorado, if you're out in the Mancos area, I'll be doing a pop-up on Friday from 3 to 5 out there. So I'm doing that. We're doing this podcast, which is definitely a job. We're still not getting paid for it. That's 2022. We're working on a product launch right now. We are working on the education piece as well. And then, yeah, I think that's all of, I think that's all of it, right? Is that all of it? Oh, and sometimes I DoorDash. It'll be at Live Well in Mancos on Friday, the 10th from 3 to 5. I'll be out there with Eureka Brands and Eureka Vapors. We're going to be having a sale. It's going to be 25% off while I'm out there. And a free battery with Eureka cartridge purchase as well. See?
Oh, that's cool.
I want y'all to come out and see us for sure. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us today. There's some new people in the room. Scott's here. Very new person in the room. Thank you for joining us. We're excited to have you.
Audrey and Schnooks are here.
Audrey and Schnooks are here. They're regulars. Walter's here. Thank you for being here and supporting us. Today we're going to be talking about some Christmas lists and some Christmas presents, things that you can get for your favorite stoner. We're also going to shout out some small businesses. So if you have any small businesses you want to shout out, feel free to put them in the comments. We'd love to talk them up and hear about them. I have a bunch of them today. I got a bunch from.
Why don't we do some now, and we can sandwich and then we'll do the gift guide list. Then we can sandwich them on the end and close it up with some more repeats.
Let's do repeats and all that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna shout out everybody because we want you guys. The whole point is we want you guys to shop local. I know some of your gifts are gonna come from Amazon. It's convenient. It is what it is. Yeah. But if we shop local more often, when you shop local, you're helping somebody actually pay their bills. And when you're shopping at Amazon, you're helping Jeff Bezos go to space. I don't know what you're doing with that. And then we got a lot of like really creative people doing some amazing shit. And you can't just, and it's like some unique stuff. So like you can't get there's not a bunch of repeats of that stuff. I like stuff like that. For me, if you're going to get me a gift, I want something that's kind of like not a whole lot of people are going to have it. Like I get to show it off. Look what I got. You don't have one. So that's what I like to do. So I don't know. I think that shopping local gets you there for sure. This is the thing that everybody hates about TikTok. You turn it on and it's just on in your face.
All of the time. I hate that it like repeats too. Like I think it should only go like 3-4 times and then like automatically stop because sometimes I don't have hands and I don't want to listen to it for.
Yes. I've been there before where I was not close to my phone. It's just the same thing, Pete repeating over and over. And I was like, oh no, it was funny the first time, but the 10th time I need to shh.
Okay, so if you guys have pens and paper, definitely get those out or type it in your phone notes right now, or unless somebody wants to type it in while I'm talking, whatever.
I'll type in while we're talking if we've got them.
Yeah. So this is from my TikTok page. We've got Naughty Dog Treats. That's KNAWTY. Naughty Dog Treats. They're small batch. Made by a small business owner. Naughty dog treats. I feel like I hear somebody screaming outside my house, which is really weird and rare because you know where I live, right? So it's a weird thing. They're having a grand time out there.
Oh, like is it a wildcat? Is it actually like a mountain lion? Like in your?
I feel like it's a human, but we did have a mountain lion, like this summer, over the summertime, or like early fall, maybe. Anyways,
is this Naughty Dog Treats? Is it as Massachusetts? I'm actually trying to pull up their actual website so I can.
I believe so. And I think she also might have put, I think I followed her on Instagram, so I can go over there and look when we go to the second.
Oh my gosh, there's a little blue pity on the first part. I think it's right. I think I got it right. KNAWTY dog.com.
Yeah, that's it. That's correct.
Naughty dog.
Somebody shouted out their smoke shop, and I just want to shout out local smoke shops in general. This one is in Cleveland, Ohio, for anybody listening in the Ohio area. Payne Avenue Smoke Shop. Best stuff, best people, best prices. That's what they're saying. So if you're in Cleveland, Ohio, go stop by Payne Avenue Smoke Shop. And honestly, you got a local smoke shop, especially if you have legal cannabis coming to your area. And even if you don't, that smoke shop's been there, right? You can't say
supplying all your needs since before legalization.
Right. You can't say bong in those shops.
No,
if there's not cannabis legalization in your state. That's the rules.
Yeah.
So
water everything.
Water pipe. That's your go-to. So if you do have a local smoke shop, support them. Go there and get your stocking stuffers. We're gonna shout out a couple of really cool gadgets. Your local smoke shop might be carrying those things. Instead of ordering it off of Amazon, go to your local smoke shop, snag it off of their shelf, and that helps them and it helps your community. So it's twofold on that one. I like it. I love it. Let's see. We got
I got one if you're
okay. I got All or Nothing Gang. This is a clothing line. This is a clothing and apparel line. All or Nothing Gang. I think they're on Instagram if you want to look them up there. They definitely have a website on their Instagram page. All or Nothing Gang. There's another one too. Dubman, DUBBMANN _FBTM. That's an @ for TikTok, but I believe they also have an Instagram page, and I want to say that's also apparel. What's up, Next? Well, thanks for listening to us while you're on the grind. Turn us up. Let everybody listen so that they can get some gift ideas and hang out. On the same vein as your local smoke shops, of course, you want to shop at your local dispensaries. Those are also a lot of times small businesses. Go for the mom and pops. Don't go for, necessarily the large ones that have like franchised out, basically. But, sometimes that's what you got. But, we're talking mom and pops right now. So check out mom and pop type of dispensary, small business type dispensaries. So
what is the other one? The other clothing line you added?
It's a Dubman with 2 B's and 2 N's _FBTM. And I can look that up on Instagram when we go the second round.
Oh, we'll put it in the comments.
I want to shout out another apparel company, woman-owned, black woman-owned, Hi Friend. A lot of y'all know who that is, right? Yes. So that's Hi Friend. You can find her on Instagram and on TikTok. That's 2 N's in friend. So it's Hi Friend, HIGH, like we're getting high because we are. And I actually might step away when we get into this conversation a little bit and let you two talk for a second and snag one of her hoodies, because I forgot I was shouting her out today and I meant to like bring it with me. But yeah, she does it, and she's running that game all on her own. Ty is amazing. She's a beautiful human being. I definitely go support her small business. The witchy handbag is another one here on my TikTok at the witchy handbag, witchy with a Y handbag. And so those are some small businesses that you can check out. You can check them out on TikTok. You can check them out on Instagram. They all have websites that you can go buy their apparel and their wares and their dog treats. So check it out and shop small for Christmas this year. What's up, Cody? Thanks for joining us. This is our Christmas shopping special, and we're just shouting out some small businesses. So again, if any of you have any small businesses you want to shout out, please do so in the comments, and we'll make sure to mention them on the show today. Speaking of local head shops, I want to shout out Cloud9. I shouted them out the other day, but I want to shout them out again. Cloud9, and also we have Gandalf's in town as well. Two of the local smoke shops that I go to all the time. So if you're in Durango, check those places out.
I mean, you know who else we have that's already in here too. It's My Smoke Gear.
My smoke gear. Are we up and running? Are we up and
they still have, right? Like that's still a thing.
Yeah. Check out My Smoke Gear for your grinder, pipe needs. We also have apparel. As well, we have silicone pipes, glass pipes. The grinders are dope.
Oh, I am smoking out of my smoke gear pipe today.
Yeah, you are.
Now
rolled it down. What? See, we were trying to shout you out for Christmas.
Oh,
you should
have gotten one when you gotten one.
You should roll it up just for Christmas. No, just
literally
do a sale.
Yeah, do a quick pop-up. Do a quick digital pop-up for,
Hey, listen,
Christmas.
You guys send me some stuff and I will do pop-ups, and then however we collect the money, and then I'll send it to you and we'll split it up. However, you send me stuff and I'll push those wares.
We
might want to do some giveaways
always
too,
full of
but
not bad ideas, Cody, just so you know.
I'll float them out in the air. Oh, if you are, where are you, Cody? What area do you live in?
He's in Texas.
Yeah, what part of Texas? That's what I want to know.
I feel like I knew this.
I feel like I should know this too. So Dallas-Fort Worth area, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you need to get a massage, or you want to get your loved one a massage for Christmas, hit Cody up, because he's a massage therapist and he's amazing and amazing human being. And if you want to talk to him while you get a massage, I'm sure those conversations would be extremely interesting. If you don't want to talk to him while you get a massage, I'm sure he'll let you just lay there, shut the fuck up while he rubs your back. It's fine.
Body and
mind bending, mind mending, bending, mending and bending.
Mind mending and bending.
Sorry. I think bending would have been bad. I would come to the place that wants to mind bend me a little bit. I'm like, what are we doing? Body and mind bending. We're bending everything today. So yeah, and then my best friend does massage in Virginia Beach, Flow Massage. So go check her out, Audrey Ramos. I'm just talking everything. Your turn. Go. You go. I'm
going to throw my friend's site up there, Spirit of the Herbs, Denver. This is one of my favorite CBD salve companies. I have known this young woman since she started making it in her home, and then has finally, I think it's, talk about manifesting. She is the one that led me to really open my eyes, and because I literally watched her say and build her life and where she's at right now, and this is what she wants, this is and where she's at.
Her story is amazing. She manifested everything that she has.
She manifested everything. I mean, even when she was ready to meet her love of her life, and boom, 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 boom. She's just an amazing Amazing woman, Holly Hoops, Spirit of the Herbs Denver Herbs. Sorry, Spirit of the Herbs Denver.com. Follow them on Facebook. Their website is up and running and amazing too. Easy to use. Ordering. She does lots of discounts if you're on her Facebook friend list and whatnot. They actually opened a brick and mortar in Lakewood. So really excited for them this season and to see what they've got going on. She does classes to make like elderberry CBD syrup. She's, an herbalist. And so I feel like her products, they're made with love. And, I think it's on the ingredient list as it should be, but
absolutely, I love that.
Her team are all friends and family, and curated with again, just special attention to the people that love this plant and love helping people heal. So love her company. I'll have to look up my other people's that I mentioned last week, but we could always Fleur Vert Academy. I'm sure they're doing lovely women-owned business in Missouri, offering cannabis education classes, certifications, mobile clinics and such. So Fleur Vert Academy in Missouri. I think we might still have a banner unless we cleared.
No, I think we cleared a lot of our banners out. Definitely check them out. And if you know somebody needs to get their medical card and they're not, maybe in a place to do that on their own, Merry Christmas. I'm going to send you over to Fleur Vert Academy. They have a clinic as well. So you can get your card.
Or buy someone a gift certificate. Maybe, like someone asked me if our clinic does gift certificates. I'm like, sure. I'm sure I could make something up if you want to buy someone
figure it out.
Evaluation cost. I'm sure we could work it out. And so always consider different things that people need, not just things to fill their home.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because I got 6 jobs, remember, so there's a reason for that. Trying to stay up. So do you have any local places around you that you want to shout out?
My husband, honestly, his shop would probably be the only one that's
local. Yeah, I did want to shout him out actually. And then that'll actually
let's talk about
lead
that.
right into that's gonna lead right into what we want to talk about with you.
Oh gosh.
Well, first, tell us your husband's shop name, where y'all are located, and
he works at Pieta Tattoo Gallery in Lake Villa, Illinois, and he's been tattooing for 13 years. He does everything, but I would say his niche is cover-ups, to be completely honest, because nobody else touches them. So he's become that guy.
Yeah,
and I think that really helped him grow into the artist.
You got to do it if you got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's great. He kicks butt, man.
Dope. So do you have a phone number people can call to set up an appointment, or
tattooingdad.com?
Tattooingdad.com. I don't say that 3 times.
So fast. Hard to say.
Tattooingdad.com. It's really excellent. And you just did a 30-day challenge in November.
I did.
But in November, everybody was like, no, November. They were knowing things, and you were like, yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us about your journey in November.
So I have anxiety when it comes to tattoos. Really bad anxiety. So
well, we can tell.
Been a very, very long time. And I'll get one, and then I'm like, oh, it hurts. And then I'll it take my arm took, I think 5 years. So come November, I'm like, fuck it. Kids are in school. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get a tattoo every single day and just get this shit done, because then I don't got to be touched again for a long ass time. And I feel like I have completed something in my life.
Right.
So we made a list of 50 things, because I'm like, there's going to be some things where I don't know what to use to signify it.
Right.
And 85% of the list was Disney. So we're like, all right, we got a theme. Let's go.
Okay.
And it was going great. And then I think I just did too many in one spot on my lower leg, and my Beauty and the Beast rose just blew up. It was bruised so bad. I couldn't walk for like 3 days.
Oh no.
But I'm like, we can't stop. So I started
Trooper, she gets through it.
So I'm like, my hand is over Ryan and he's like limping me into the shop and sitting me down. And I'm like, okay, we're going to do this leg today. Or we're going to do the arm.
Yeah.
But
so that's what I thought you were originally going to do. I thought you were going to do 30 tattoos just in different spots.
No, I wanted them all on one leg.
And then when you started getting them, they were all going on one leg. And I was like, this chick is crazy. I love her.
Yeah, it was a lot.
How was that sword? How bad was that sword?
Right. And how long are you still healing? Like, where are you at?
Let's talk about that. Let's shout out Uber Numb, which is a numbing cream company.
Woo!
That shit on for
Oh my gosh, is that a sword on your fucking shin?
The best part, I didn't even feel it.
Yeah, because you had the numbing cream. That's perfect.
It was great.
I love the new inventions now because you couldn't get that back in the day.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It was so amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because that would have been the most painful.
Yeah.
Right there on that bone.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Because when I was doing my leaves, my leaves were supposed to be the filler, but I was so bruised by day 30. So I'm like, we're just going to do a little bit and then I'll come back later and we'll finish it all.
Tie it all. Yeah. Tie it all up.
Nice.
But I couldn't use the numbing cream because there were so many new tattoos. So I couldn't, you know what I mean?
Get it in there. Like, yeah.
Let's just go. It hurt. It hurt.
Yeah. So are there any that are still healing? Use that the
Dermore.
What is that? Thank you.
I have that. Hold on.
Yes, please, because there was a whole thing about this. If you guys follow, it's if you guys aren't following her, it's 91 Destiny on all of her platforms, I believe. And so there people. Liz, she literally lives with a man who does this for a living. And still people in the comments like, that's not what you do. That's not how you do it.
Yeah. The issue was they thought that I was using like just regular like
saran wrap or something.
Yes, like saran wrap and just leaving that on for a week. And I'm like, no, this is Dermore. It's a protective dermal layer pretty much. And they use it for sore patients. They use it for tattoos now. Like it's
it's a crossover product.
Isn't that what we had on?
Yeah, that's what we had on.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you leave the first one on for 24 to 48 hours, depending on how gross it gets. But then you remove it, you pop the second one on, and your body pretty much heals itself. So 7 days later, you have a fully healed tattoo.
Nice. So you had pretty quick recovery on
everything.
Most of those. Yeah.
The only one that is not healed at all is this Simba one right here, because me and my dog were fighting and he got to it. Yeah. And that was totally my fault because I wasn't even paying attention. So that happened. And then, I mean, it's in like the ditch area. So every time it's dry. Yeah.
Right. Cracks and stuff.
Yeah. That one's taking a minute. But other than that, it's great.
Nice. Well, I mean, you beasted through that. I was like, I want to be like you a little bit. Hey, okay.
I'm gonna bring my sister up too, you guys. Yes. We need to cover up on she wants a redo on her back piece, and we've been like, we don't know even where to start with her. All right.
That's literally what he does. He's like, just give me a little bit of a direct, like we have like a very specific list that we go through with clients before they even come in. And I always tell them, send me things that you like, but also send me things that you don't like, because it'll keep him away from even going that direction. Right. So it helps,
That's the thing. Listen, I watch, what's that show called? What's the one you said there was a new episodes up? What's it called?
Ink Master.
So I know.
So
but,
it's so
guilty
cheesy,
pleasure.
but it's great.
Guilty
I love
pleasure.
it. I watch it, but I'm like, oh my God, this is it.
We watch
guilty
it too.
pleasure. But the thing that makes me so mad is that in the challenge, then if the person says, well, I don't want that, and then they just put it on, they do it anyway, I'm just like, bro, why would you? This is permanent.
My question is, why are some of these people not looking at those designs and being like, I mean, and I know some of them are like, I don't
I'd
like
be like, well, I guess you're gonna lose this competition today. I guess you're gonna be tattooing yourself today if you putting that design on somebody, because it's not going on me. That's what's not gonna happen. Like, that's me. I would be not. You don't want me in your tattoo competition at all. I'm about to talk about something embarrassing, but trigger warning. But this morning I was in the shower. Okay, so since I was like in my early 20s, it was yesterday morning.
I know.
Since I was in my early 20s, I have had these like a bundle of like veins in my leg that I could see. It's always bothered me, but it's always been there. It's not like, it's just always been there. I think because maybe I crossed my legs a lot or something. I don't know, something like that. I probably caused it in some way, shape, or form. The other day, it's just my left leg too that bothers me about it, and I like to stay tan in the summer because you can't tell as much. So the other day I was in the shower and it's probably because I had been on my feet like all morning. I had not stopped all morning, but I looked down and I could see the blue in my legs. And I was like, what we not going to do is look like we got markers drawn all over our legs. So then I was like, yo, Destiny, what about a leg sleeve? Because I think that might be my next project. Yeah. And I got ideas for that. I definitely do. But yeah, I don't know. Tattoos is where it's at. I'm not going to go get them shits like, you could go get like laser or whatever for them shits too. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to add some artwork to this temple that I'm building. That's what I feel like I'm going to do.
We'll just do like white over it, and it does the exact same thing as laser, and it's way less expensive.
So we just like draw over my veins with white.
Just do the color of it, right? Like,
and then you know what? The
skin tone. I mean, we're doing the skin tone.
Find your skin tone, right?
Would it look different when I tan, or would it pop out when I'm tan in the summertime? I don't either. And one time I tried to get a white tattoo and it definitely didn't show up at all. Like sometimes you can see.
But were you covering something up, or were you just putting the white tattoo on?
No, I was just putting the white tattoo on because I wanted it to be like faint, like it was like a laser, like you couldn't see it. It was before I was fully committed to this full look. Would that girl say, I like
it? We're gonna just go ahead and try everything.
Would that girl say, I like your theme that day when I was at the coffee shop with Janet? She was like, I like your theme. And I was like, I dress like this every day. This isn't.
Yeah, this is
how I dress. This is not a theme. This is absolutely who I am. So, well, I mean, that's such an interesting, it was so, I thought it was brave. People were being asshats about it when you were live a lot of times. And I was like, I don't understand why y'all are worried about what she's putting on her body. I
know. I feel like that's always a thing. It's like, who cares if the person that's putting on her body loves it, who gives a fuck what you think?
Who cares what you think?
My favorite is the people that come in and like, the phone's like over here at like a 45-degree angle, and they're like, that line ain't straight. I'm like, oh, you can tell? You can tell from way the fuck over there.
Where do you tattoo?
I don't do shit.
You know what? They've been watching Ink Master and they think they know what the fuck they talking about and right now.
The shit that they do on Ink Master, like half of that shit nobody would do in fucking real life because it's a competition. Like, right. Any artist would be like, I'm not putting that there because that's not how that works.
Not at all.
Or I don't know. I like some of the things, especially the fucked up ones that you get. It's like, wow, they just got a fucked up tattoo on television.
Yeah. Somebody got to pay to cover that up. Like, who's paying to cover this?
Cover it up, and then some of them they're like, that can't even be covered up, man. And you're like,
I know, because they put those like deep black, like their whole sleeve is black.
Remember they made that series about when the clients come back and yell at the artist. And have you seen that?
I don't think I saw that one.
The clients come back.
No.
But it's like they're screaming at the artist, like, you put this on my body, blah, blah, blah. And the entire time I'm like, you saw the stencil and I know you watched this take place.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that's the thing. It's like you have eyes.
Yeah.
Or you get to
and it's free.
You still get to approve what's going on in your body. So you can at least be like, can you change that paw that looks like a penis or whatever the fuck you want to say?
Can I say that probably a majority of those, okay, I'm tying this into stuff that we talk about all the time, and y'all could get offended if you want to, but I'm going to say a majority of those people are white people. And here's what I say about white people culture is that we, as a culture, we have it, we have it. But it's like we don't do confrontation and we don't do straightforwardness. So when people do straightforwardness, it's offensive to white people. And so while they're sitting there getting this ugly ass tattoo, they don't have the fucking wherewithal because their culture has taught them to shut the fuck up and just well, I don't know about that. That doesn't really just say, instead of being like, don't put that shit on my fucking leg. What you fucking mean you're gonna put that? No, you're not. Like, that's rude, apparently. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, really, that's what happened. And then they come back later because they're mad, and then they want to yell about it because then they're also privileged to be able to go into places and act like that, myself included. I have gone into a place and yelled like a crazy person when I didn't like what had happened. I may or may not have been right. There's probably a lot of times that I was wrong to do that, but that's our culture. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we were taught that we were allowed to do is to, you know. So anyways,
there's a Starbucks that I won't go into anymore because I was in a bad mood one day. I was an asshole and like not yelled, but was just snarky to the girl behind the counter, snarky to the customer that was waiting for behind me. I was like, fuck all y'all, I'm out. Like
fuck you, fuck this coffee, fuck this Starbucks.
Yeah, like I was like, and I left, and I was like, oh my god, you just.
They probably got a whole new staff there by now.
Like their faces were like.
Oh my god!
It's been my privilege to fucking stand in here and be a crazy person. Anybody else would have gotten arrested today. Thank you for coming to my performance.
So, and again, that is why I use cannabis, because it does help me to not be a royal bitch.
Yes, it does help. But there are places that I just own my assholeness, and I just go back in. And sometimes, like a lot of times, there have been many times where I've gone back in and said, look, I was an asshole the other day. And it was inappropriate, and I have no excuse for the way I acted, and I apologize, and I will do better to not behave like that in the future. Like, that's all I can do. You know, what else am I going to do about it? I can't take it back. I wasn't already an asshole.
I have done that before too. I apologize. So that I can show my face back up.
You know, sometimes we have bad days. You've had a bad day before. It's no excuse.
You know, so I'm a Gemini. I just, you know, I have two different sides.
Listen, you may not be able to imagine it, but I promise you it exists. I promise you.
We haven't even given her a name because she's that horrid.
She exists.
Her name's up for grabs. If you want to suggest that.
I've seen her peek her little face out. Like, you're not gonna fucking talk to me that well. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna let her handle this shit. She good.
I'm quiet until I'm not.
So we're gonna we pulled up the Esquire list. Do we want to pull up another list, or we want to go to...
we can start with the Esquire list because it does provide for some interesting conversation about the products that they are saying is the top 40 of Christmas lists.
Ooh,
yes.
All right.
We've talked about this, Miss Hodge. let's see. I have it. Let's see. 40 best.
This is not on the Esquire list, but we were just talking about it. So I'm just gonna holler out Dr. Dabber. If you guys want to look at Dr. Dabber, I do not have a discount code. If I did, I'd give it to you. But Dr. Dabber is something you can look at. And then Des, you said your sister just got an electronic dab rig. Which one is the
Unicorn Luca? It's made by Luca. Is
Yeah.
that what you said? Yeah.
Yeah.
Unicorn. Man, that thing is cool.
Their products are very good. I like Luca products. I got the what was the one we got this over the summer? It's a little handheld dabber.
Oh, hold on.
I mean, I personally got a turpentine, and that was fun.
Yeah, that one.
Wait,
that one.
where is it?
The seahorse.
Oh, the seahorse.
Yeah.
That's so cute. I see.
I packed mine in Florida.
It's nice. It's a little. You have a pen that you like too. This one's like a little. You push the button and then you just dip and dab.
Yeah,
so
that's
really
the one
nice.
I have is an inhale and dab. Like it just inhale the heat and then you touch it and I don't even have to use a little scoop if I don't want to.
Nope.
Hell
You
yeah.
can just dip it right into your little cylinder.
Yes.
So the unicorn is a handheld. It's or a full and
It's like a peak or a dab.
like this, And this one is the Dr. Dabber. I really like it. This one's the Boost Evo. So if you guys want to check that one out, it's really nice.
Does that one have a center,
party lights?
Like the center part?
It's got a hole in it.
Coil? Is it a coil? What is that in the middle?
This one is, what are you doing over there? Just don't. This one is a ceramic.
Okay.
So it's just, I don't like coils at all. I'm not a coil. I can't. Because you can't clean them shits. You got to change them a lot. I don't. It feels dirty to me.
Yeah.
It feels filthy to me. So I want a ceramic bowl or titanium will work, I guess. But I prefer, ceramic for that one.
Is that for easy cleaning?
Yeah, because you could just Q-tip that shit right out and move the fuck on with your life. And it doesn't have like any leftover residue or anything. You don't have to burn it off, which I hate doing because that's gross.
Gotcha.
All
right, let's relight the conversation and get into this. What you could get your favorite stoner in your life for the holidays.
And remember to check with your local smoke shop to see if they have any of these items.
Or something of the sort. Get inspired. If you don't like something on this list, get inspired and create your own stoner friendly
list. And if you know of a product that you really love that's on your Christmas list or a friend's Christmas list, pop it in the comments. We'll shout it out. We're just trying to give you guys some ideas. Christmas is right around the corner.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god.
Holidays.
I was reading it's like there's 14 or 17 different holidays celebrated by different country or over this time period, and that's why happy holidays should not be people shouldn't be so offended that you're not saying Merry Christmas. You're not the religion that exists.
People aren't offended. A group of people are offended, but people aren't offended.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, individuals get offended too because they're offended.
Why though? Like y'all want to fight about shit. I don't want to fight about nothing. That's why the other day I was on here like I don't give a shit what you do.
Here's something I'll push. This person I follow on Facebook, James Fell. He does a sweary history. And he has a sweary history book that he wrote. And so he's a historian, but he talks about everything via like with curse words and just like on the regular. And so he actually did a sweary why Christmas, Merry Christmas and all that shit.
V is here, y'all. She is a traveling vegan cannabis writer. If you have a local publication that you have not seen her name in, you better call them and tell them to get in touch with this beautiful woman because she got things to say and they're important. So definitely check out a lot. She does columns. Follow her on Facebook. She's amazing. Thanks for coming to the show. So we're talking about some cool things that you could get your loved ones, your stoner loved ones, for the holidays. Again, check your local smoke shop or small businesses for We Love You Too, for these products before you go to those big box stores. So check for them at small and local businesses first.
Throw in your thoughts as we go through this list. And again, if there's something you think is alternatively better, we're here for it.
This is in the Esquire magazine, top 40 items for.
I would think that they would start number one off with something a little bit more impressive. They went with an e-lighter that it looks like you can attach to a keychain. It's a flame-free with rechargeable battery.
I'm pulling it up on Amazon. I got to see.
So
this thing.
all I can say that it looks like you would be able to like light a cigar, light a blunt, light a But
Okay.
it's one of those coil lighters, and it's like a like flat and circular like this. You can just hold it in your hand.
It's a cool design. It looks like a little orbit. Yeah, I would want it to be multifunctional if I'm going to keep that on my person. Like it needs to be able to beep at me or something if I lose it.
It's cool. It's $20 on the Amazon.
It looks like a pendant though.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't have a place for you to wear it as a pendant though, which would make it better.
Yeah. It would.
This is your holiday Christmas list with criticisms.
With the cannabis closet.
We're not going to do this without criticizing some of this shit. We're just not.
I really thought it was like a pendant at first. I didn't realize that was the.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, but again, I mean I didn't click on it to look at reviews or anything. We're just going to give our own visual reviews.
I would say Green Jay, the company that makes them, if y'all ever hear me talking, put a hole in that bitch so we could wear it. So,
is that a hole at the top?
That's the lighter part. That's with the heat.
The middle is the button.
Yeah.
Oh, nope.
Yeah.
Totally,
See,
nope.
I thought the same thing.
It looks like something that came off of Doctor Strange.
Yes.
But not as cool. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, in the essence of. So, okay.
This is
are we thumbs up? Are we?
I mean, it could go in somebody's stocking, I'm sure. It's kind of cool design. Yeah. But I would say there's some. Yeah, you could get a better lighter. Just get them a pack of Bics because they probably need those.
Or there's more. So that's only number one. All right.
Yeah. You know what? Get them some Bics and some hemp wick and call it good.
There you go. Or even like a Zippo or something that can be refilled.
Zippos not so much for.
Or the torchlight. I hate the torches. It scare the shit out of me.
I have this lighter, actually. I wish I knew what the brand was. I have this lighter, and it's a flameless lighter, but it's like crossbeam lasers, and it has 2 cross beams, and so you can touch it to the blunt, and it will light your blunt. Those things you have to like really get in there.
Yeah,
and it doesn't always light your stuff.
That one, it's like not one size fits all. It's limited. You gotta fit it.
Not at all.
Right. The next one, ducking high games. I've seen other cannabis.
Don't we know somebody that made a game?
Friendly.
Is there anybody from Missouri in the chat right now? I thought there was somebody in Missouri that made a.
Yeah, they did some kind of at the Cola Lounge. There was a set of cards that someone had put together.
If we figure that out before the 15th, we will definitely let you know who the hell that is.
I'll reach out to
maybe Brennan knows.
Brennan, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
they also have, what was that called? Cannabis Land? What was it?
Yes, it was like Cannabis Land. It was like a candy land.
Yeah.
Is that a Spencer's?
Video of you winning?
Maybe. I won Canna Queen because I am Canna Queen. It might be a Spencer's. That one might be a Spencer's, that cannabis.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
ducking high or some. It's like drinking games, but with weed.
After you get high, there's questions like using a movie title, describe your life.
Waiting to exhale. No, I'm just kidding. That's how I feel lately. Using a movie title. Chat? Anybody? Using a movie title. Describe your life.
Give a Yelp review on the city you're currently living in.
Oh my God, they don't want to know.
I actually love the city I live in, but I also stay in my little hole in my corner, my little home.
Right.
And I don't go out into the public that everyone bitches about. I am on groups that are like my county's, random bitches, and another one for all the people that walk around all dudded up in the crazy outfits for winter, in the village. So
yeah, I like it here. I'm just right now and currently very bored because I'm a nomadic being and I have not nomaded lately. So once I'm back on the road, I will fall back in love with my town.
Good place to visit.
It's a really cool town. We do some really cool stuff, but sometimes. But like, yeah, you got to get out for me, I got to get out every once in a while. I don't know if there's any place that I'll ever fall in love with enough to just stay put.
If
you want to get me anything for Christmas, it's called a plane ticket.
Yeah. Or money.
I have a couple of destinations.
There you go. That's always a good gift. I like having a home base,
Yes.
but with the idea of leaving that home base, and what I have to get used to is because, again, I like to be at home a lot, or I miss being just like solo and at home, and so that's always where I'm like,
I want to miss it. That's the thing, is I want to miss being here in this beautiful room that I've set up for myself. Do you see this back here? She's mean mugging me right now.
Is she looking over you? Oh yeah, she's in the shot.
Yeah, she's mean mugging me hard right now.
What you doing, Mom?
What you doing? You want to come say hi? Yeah, I like to have the home base, but I like to get out of here every once in a while too. Yeah. So, hi. Okay, say hi to everybody. Hi, Car.
Come on.
She's a good girl. So a cannabis themed game or a base game, and it would be fun to give somebody that for Christmas and then like be able to play it, on like during your holiday celebration too.
When
so I think
brownies.
I like board games too. I love board games.
I love games. I love all kind of just games. Board games.
Did you turn me on to Bananagram? I think you did.
No, you turned me on to Bananagram.
I turned you on to Bananagram. Who turned me on to Bananagram? I love it. It's like Scrabble without the board.
Army game.
Yeah, I haven't played that yet, and I want to. I don't know what to do with it.
I know.
Probably read the instructions would be a good step one.
Nobody does that anymore.
Why?
I do.
For every game, she definitely does.
I'm like,
I gotta know how to play it. I gotta know how I'm gonna win.
I'm like, I'll figure it out. You guys play, I'll watch. I'll get around.
The next thing on the list for Esquire magazine is the Rollers Club subscription.
From Butler.
A subscription box would be really a good a gift that keeps on giving. Even you could do it for 1 month, or you could do it for 3 months or 6 months or a year.
I did this for 6 years. I had this box.
How is it?
The Butler, the crate.
Butler. I have been I've loved this thing. Ryan bought it one of the first years we were together for my birthday, and it's amazing. Honestly, you get so many new products, like a joint bubbler. I didn't even know those existed. And it totally changed the way everything was.
Yes.
It didn't hurt anymore. Like, it was great for me. And I use it every single day.
I love that.
The products are really good. You get cottonmouth candy, which
I love cottonmouth candy.
Yeah, they put them in
you
there
guys,
every box.
Cottonmouth candy. Get you some cottonmouth candy.
Yeah,
If you've
it's
not
great.
heard of it, look it up. It is amazing.
Yeah.
So good. I like the variety packs.
Yeah, that's what they're always the variety pack.
I love it. Yeah, well, I have to check that out because I've done a couple of different boxes that I've liked, and then they kind of fall off after the first couple of months. You know, like you like them, and then they always have a great piece of glass in them or whatever, and then the 4th month, it's just like, what is this?
Yeah.
Why isn't there a carb hole in this glass?
Like that did slightly happen with them. Like they're getting bigger, so I feel like the quality is going down a little bit, but you still get like a huge amount of stuff, which I absolutely like. They gave me a Christmas ornament that I could smoke out of.
Oh, well,
what?
I like that.
That's fun.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, and this goes back to you're going to get things that not everybody's going to have access to.
Yep.
Because a lot of times those boxes are from discontinued maybe items, or they might be new to market items too, some of them, but like the glass pieces, you'll see that they're kind of you know, everybody orders the box can get it, but also you won't find them places. There's like unicorn glass and things like that. So it's like really cool. Different things that you wouldn't necessarily buy yourself too. So I like those. It's a good idea.
Fun. I think there's a couple of those on this list as we go through. So a couple different options.
Cool.
That one was through the crate box. Oh my God. Oh my God. Starting fires over here. You can put that down here. Smell-proof pouches. Those are always
those are my favorite.
I
got smoke in my eye.
For all of us. This one's by Fire Dog, but there are so many different small and unique companies that offer these smell-proof pouches.
Yeah,
y'all, it's my favorite thing, and not just for cannabis. It's my favorite thing. Those pouches come in handy in so many different, like,
think of it like a dry bag, but for your weed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they keep you dry. They don't keep your for the smell.
Yeah, they're great. I like them, and you don't smell like a dispensary when you're in public. I mean, you can if you want to. I don't mind.
I think so. I'm like, I think I do anyway. It's not going to matter.
I don't mind, but for people who are trying not to smell like a full dispensary in public, these bags come in handy because they do. Yeah. They are smell proof.
To be discreet.
Yeah. So again, check out your local smoke shop for smell proof bags and Dime bags too. It's not on the list, but I'm throwing it on the list because Dime Bag is an amazing company. And they're pretty big right now. They started small though. And I would still consider them small business type of company. So yeah, check them out. And your local smoke shop might carry them. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I love it. Right. This thing is cool. I
know. We were like, okay. I was like, this is nifty. Chewy portable battery grinder. It's a mouthful.
I feel like you would have to clean it every single time though, or else it would get really sticky. You know,
I'm gonna open it.
Okay. Yeah, give us the, I'm like, ooh, wouldn't that be so cute to just dump it right into my bowl? But I'm like,
that would be so great.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks like it has a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, it does.
I was thinking I've used a coffee grinder before for grinding large batch, like when you want
a 9-volt battery inside this thing.
Yeah, so I was like, whoa, wait, is this the 80s?
That's why it's so big.
Okay, so it looks all sleek from this side, but from the other side, it's like 10 inches wide.
It's like, it's like fatter than my phone.
Easy to use. It has a 3.2%. Value for money is 2.5.
Okay, so way bigger than our actual key folding grinders that are just easy to.
It holds up to 0.5 grams.
No. See, never mind. Don't put this in my stocking. 0.5 grams won't even fill.
This is not for your avid user.
Right.
Nope. This is for your occasional want to show off for your friends because
this is your gadget friends. This is for your gadget friends.
Your parties.
Person.
Look what I got. Yeah, that's for your gadget friends.
And then throw it away.
They got me.
Oh,
There was too many of us.
wow, poop.
Welcome back.
Brandon is coming.
Okay. Yeah. Nope. We're doing Work Wednesday on the show, just talking. We're doing favorite gift items for your stoner in your life.
We're skipping over number 6 because I'm not gonna do that.
I was like, what?
The top 40 gifts, on Esquire.
Your first one. Top one.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll tell you that later.
Oh.
We're skipping 6 because we don't need that.
No.
But if you are in a state and place where you like to make edibles and want to make those as stocking stuffers for your, like as a gift for your favorite person, then that's always a thought too. Make a little tin of child safe proof whatever.
Just for the record, that's what we're
Wrapping.
skipping. We're skipping an edible type of product. That's what we skipped, just so you guys know.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's why I'm saying make your favorite pothead some brownies.
So yeah, do that. Also, Ollie's an awesome gift. If you bring brownies to my house, we friends.
Or
Absolutely.
think savory. Ooh, do like an oil basted jerky or
Pizza.
cookie. I don't know, pot pies.
You know what you could do?
Anything.
You could. Let's talk about the edibles at that product that we're gonna talk about in a later. The next product is the original apothecary case. This is for your connoisseur. This is a more pricey gift. This is an under the tree gift, not in the stocking gift.
Yeah.
This is it's like a humidifier box for your cannabis, and it's for your cannabis connoisseur. It's for your person that have a little bit of variety and wants to keep everything fresh.
Yeah.
And it's
Eliminates the smell and is
dry as well as oil.
yes, and it's a lockbox too, so you can keep your little tiny fingers that are not supposed to be in there out of it.
Did you open it up? Is it only does it only fit those? It looks
like a
small.
travel maybe case. It looks like it has a place for like 4 containers small containers for cannabis, a place for grinder, a small grinder. Is that a cigarette case maybe in there? I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
I can't tell what that silver thing is in there. I wonder if it has.
Then
It just keeps going back between these 2 images. I feel like I'm not sure what. Let's look and see what the description says.
I'm trying to get to it, but it's like showing up in like they have a white background and white font, so you can't read anything on their site.
Features. 4-strain. We're going to say cannabis system because they say tobacco here. It's legalities. 4-strain cannabis system glass jar with humidity controls and customizable rewritable labels, 8 humidity control packets, 4 dab containers. So they can say that, but not cannabis. It's great. 4 dab containers with silicone non-stick coating for holding dabs and oils, a middle split travel cigar container for taking it on the go. So that is a little tiny silver cigarette case.
Huh.
A removable rolling tray, a high quality zinc alloy grinder with catcher, a side nook with a lid for tools and papers, vegan friendly leatherette interior with high density foam to keep your glassware safe. It's 13 inches by 10 by 6.5. It's like a little travel case for you. It's a little wooden box. It's very high end, I would say.
That's really cute.
It is super cute.
Fancy.
For your fancy cannabis connoisseur.
For your fancy cannabis connoisseur, for us DIYers, because I am a DIYer. My friend gave me his mom's old art kit, and I turned that into my little apothecary case.
So that's a good idea. If you don't have $275 to spend on a wooden box, you could check out potentially your local thrift store. And a lot of times they have stuff like that. And the containers would be really cute and different. And it would be a completely unique gift. Comes from the heart. It's lovely. So if you're one of those type of people that puts time into gifts and spends that kind of time and has that kind of patience, that might be a good idea. The
It's early.
apothecary
Start now, or
they have
and do it the night before. Whatever
like
you choose to do. It's
she definitely, but you're good at it the night before. It's crazy how the project turns out. It's why you do it the night before all the time, because you've never fucked it up.
Yeah.
That's why I procrastinated on every paper I ever wrote in college. Because I always got A's and B's. We missed it by 5 minutes, but happy 420 out in the West Coast. I was watching the clock too, but we just got, as we
Lots
do.
of talking. And Bong Appetit, the next one, number 8, Bong Appetit. It's a book. So that's actually also a show, I thought. So
I think it's from the show. It's recipes from the show.
Recipes from the show, and by the editors of Munchies. I tuned into a couple of the shows. They were definitely fun. So a lot of the chefs were not, users of cannabis, but they would prepare these amazing menus, and then they would pull out, go into the pantry and pull out the keys in it.
With the cannabis guide guy, right?
Yeah.
The guy that guided them through, like, this is this, and this is this, and this is what this smells like, and how this is gonna do. Yeah. I
mean, what a fun freaking job.
Yeah.
That'd be so
I thought that every time. I was like, man, how great is it to have that job?
How fun. So for those that have, and a lot of these kind of go in hand, you can build your own little theme gift if you're a theme gifter to somebody and you like to make sure all their stuff coordinates.
I'm a theme gifter. I'm bad at it. So I've had people in the past be like, if you get me themes this year, we're going to split up. Those are not the reasons why we split up. I listen too. I also listen. But I love theme gifts. I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
It is
my
fun.
jam.
Okay. Another box, Scentsy box subscription. This one looks like it's themed, but also you get other things, not all cannabis.
Those look like mushroom socks right there.
Yeah. It says, if you have all of your essentials, this is a great box. It takes an artisan turn.
I kind of like that little gnome pipe would be really kind of cool. Just that, that's what I'm talking about. These boxes, a lot of times they have like this weird thing that you won't necessarily see.
Yeah.
Or you wouldn't pick out for yourself and buy.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you think it's cute, but you're like, I wouldn't buy that.
Do you remember in different places like grab bags? It's like a grab bag, I feel like.
Yeah.
Of your favorite things.
I like these boxes. It looks like it has some cannabis playing cards in there too.
Rosewood doob tube? Are you kidding?
I love that. It's not too bad either. $31.
This is not bad. No.
Order by December 10th, and you can get it by Christmas.
A bong with its own carry bag.
That is super cute bong. Definitely check this one out, you guys, if you have someone in your life that you think would enjoy, or if you want to buy yourself a Christmas present.
Absolutely.
This is it. This is it right here. $31, not a big deal to spend on yourself. Go do that. What is that? What is that? What's happening? We're repeating? I just muted Megan, and I think that's where it's coming from.
I started muting all my stuff. I'm like, what is that?
I'm going to put you back on real quick to see if we're right. Okay. Yeah, it's you.
Weird.
We can't hear you because I've muted you. Do you want to go out and come back in? Cool. Oh, that was like weird, right? Hey, what would the cannabis closet be without a technical difficulty? It wouldn't even be our show. It would not even be our show. It would be somebody else's show if we had this show without technical difficulties.
I don't hear anything.
What happened?
I don't know.
That was weird.
I didn't do anything.
It was just me on repeat. It was like me in a remix. Like
I was trying to open up the actual box subscription so I could look at everything, and so that probably like my system was probably like too many things.
Too much.
Hi, baby. My dog's.
I love that we have a technical difficulty almost every show.
It is a given.
Do you think that we should continue that tradition next year
into 2022? I mean, it's gonna happen until I have a new laptop. So
yeah, that's probably true. That's fine. So 2022 is we can probably remedy at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
That sounds like a fun idea. What's the next one? The inverted lighter. This is kind of like a kitschy like little.
It has
the
necklace.
Hold on.
It has a hole for a necklace, it looks like.
Let me just, first of all, Amazon's on crack.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. That's what I was like, no. I don't care who you are or what you like. It
ain't even gold. What is this made out of?
Like steel?
What are you talking about? We'll tell you in a second, y'all. Just give me a second
I mean, just the first line of the sentence here, it doesn't even make sense. This isn't a weird angle in the world that'll stop this lighter from
lighting.
From lighting.
There isn't. I think it meant there isn't. Warning, will catch fire. Somebody said.
Warning, this is going to catch you on fire.
Buy a Bic. This is terrible. Garbage.
What, is that the reviews?
Yeah.
For $53 garbage. Oh my gosh. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Send it back. We're going to say thumbs down. These got 1 stars. One person said, this is perhaps the best lighter I've ever owned, but I think that person works for the company. These great lighters, because these people are like, doesn't even light.
Right. Awesome design.
Don't do it. Not for $53. Get a Bic and some hemp wick, or any type of like
or a clipper, like whatever.
It doesn't have to be hemp wick. It's just that's a brand name. It's like when I tell you go get a Kleenex, just do what you do. Yeah. Oh, here it is.
That next one though.
So we've talked about cookbooks. We've talked about making edibles. If you have somebody in your life that makes edibles, maybe check out the Levo. The Levo 2 is available. I've heard through the grapevine, as I'm not a representative any longer, I've heard through the grapevine that they might have faster shipping times. So good luck.
Woo.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah.
It is a good machine. I'll say that. The one I have is a good machine. I have nothing bad to say about the machine itself. The shipping times were kind of ridiculous in the past. And yeah, they've made some, I think, leadership changes too. So
I love it. I use it a lot.
It's great. So what I was thinking is that to get creative, you could get somebody the Levo, or you could get it for yourself. And then you can make a bunch of Christmas presents with it, right? So you can make like an oil, like you can make the oil and put it in a bunch of little containers and add a little cookbook with it, or print out a bunch of recipes and make your own cookbook with it, and then give that as a Christmas gift.
That would be fun.
That would be
You're welcome.
Fun. There you go.
I'm not doing it, but if you want to do it, you're welcome.
Or, a family gift. I don't know how you guys, not everyone can afford a $300 machine, but as if you have big families, you guys do things like that, consider really consider what you're buying for your people, and if they would really enjoy this. check it out.
I forgot that I wanted to do Why is Canna Queen Angry corner. And I still want to do that because I feel it's really important that we talk about this thing that has recently happened in Colorado. So that I was reading you earlier.
Do you want to talk about that now, or do we want to?
We can wait, and then we'll bring it down for a second, then we'll bring it back up before we leave. I promise we won't leave on a down note. So that's a promise. But I do want to talk about, because I feel like it's important. And it just reminded me because we were talking about the Levo oil. And anyways, so it's concerning a recall. Stay tuned. All right. Hippie Butler added again with another product. It looks like a Raw made this. Yeah.
Not me adding it to my cart right now.
Bamboo magnet rolling foldable tray. This thing is very versatile. It's a very cool tray.
Very nice.
Let me I'm going to open it out. Just on first glance, it's a cool tray. But I think you can fold it and like keep your supplies in it, right? Maybe? Yes. I think those. Yes, I'm an adult. I love how that's the thing.
What are those little holes like?
For you, I think it's so you can stand your joints up, your cones.
So when you roll your cones, you can just roll a bunch of them and stand them up. Yep. This for me wouldn't necessarily. Well, they have bigger holes. I wonder if a king palm would even fit in there.
Yeah,
I don't know if this would be workable for someone like me, but for
contact your local woodworker to build you your own.
Yes, but Raw also. I just want to say Raw started small business. We all know the Raw guy. Definitely support him. He's a dope dude. He treats his employees well. He really is engaged in his company. He really does care about his product, and he cares about the customer too. So I got nothing bad to say.
He also cares about the animals. I don't know if you guys are aware that he has a pet line, and all of the donation or all of the earnings from that go straight to the facility that he created for all of the homeless animals that were around his facility.
Awesome. Yeah, he's a very eccentric guy. And if you like eccentric, you're going to love him. And if you're not, as comfortable with eccentric, it might take you a minute, but I still think you are going to like him because he just seems like super personable dude. So, but yeah, also if you have a local woodworker, support your locals and have a design that works for you made specifically for you. And you might give this guy a new idea for a new business plan. So he might start making those and, doing something.
Yeah, custom. I don't know. I've got a couple local woodworkers that I follow on one of my groups here, and it's just fun to see the different things that they put out.
I'm gonna say that a custom one is gonna cost you more than this $80 tray.
Most likely.
Probably.
I'm just thinking, like, I wouldn't use some of those things. So I'm like,
how would I use this?
Yes, exactly. I can. Yes.
I just can't with this. I mean, I'm royalty, but I just can't with this.
I feel like I would buy this for somebody.
I mean, I guess as a one-time purchase.
Yeah, as a gift. This isn't like you're gonna do this all day, every day.
Special occasions.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because there's already I think there's pre-rolls like that out on the market. At least I've seen them in dispensaries where they already have them rolled in it and they charge a little bit more.
A lot more.
A lot more.
So these are the Shine 24. Well, it's for the whole kit, so I guess it's not so bad. But it says Shine 24 karat gold smoking gift set. So this has the 24 karat gold rolling papers. I think they should charge $55 for it and get a better lighter in here. Because this is just like an average lighter that says Shine on it.
Yeah.
Right. It's kind of basic. So basic compared to the what you're selling.
Is this a cone? Is this just like a cone?
It's a doob tube, so that should be gold.
And why isn't that gold? You guys call us. Shine. Call us. We'll help you with your marketing. This is not. You're not
so close yet so far away.
How are you selling this kit for $44 and you don't have even proper marketing on it? You could sell it for $55 or even $60 if you made everything gold.
I feel like you can buy gold papers on Amazon because I feel like I've done it before.
I feel like you could.
All these things. No.
Okay.
Also, check your local smoke shop. They might have 24 karat gold papers. Are we skipping this one? Nah.
It's CBD.
CBD edibles, you guys. If you guys want to,
again, check for testing, check for reviews. How don't just go buying CBD because it says CBD.
Right.
And we don't know anything about. Again, we're not promoting these products, people. We're reading off of a list for your entertainment pleasure. So if we are
for
going
your
to
and ours,
right, yes, and ours too. We are
fully
our
entertained
honest
right
reviews on these products through the Esquire 40 best cannabis gifts for the holidays.
We chose Esquire because they had the biggest list, honestly. Yeah. Maybe we'll choose another list next Wednesday.
Leafly has one out, I think, and then so there were a couple of others. So
a lot of them were like 10 and 12, and we were like, fuck it, 40.
Yeah. 40. Here we go. And so it's like a subscription. Subscriptions seem to be the obvious trend for every like boxes and pre-orders and all that stuff to try and grow these businesses. All of these are small business.
So they'll just send you a monthly refill of your gummies. Right?
Yeah.
Looked like it.
Gummies.
They have sleep and awake and
energy.
Woo. So yeah, I mean, maybe check them out. Verma Farms CBD. Could be good. We've never tried them, so I don't want to give a review on them at all. Nope. We don't know.
But a subscription is available. And we can move on. Smoke Eater Spray by Mold Monster. The names that they put on these just
scary.
There's Ozium, which is a classic that works really well.
Available in Walmart.
I love it.
Walgreens.
Literally in the checkout aisle.
The smell of that stuff is so intoxicating to me. I'm like,
Cannabolish is a local one. I think that rolls around Colorado.
Yeah.
Maybe even now. I think maybe it's California, but I forget. But that one.
You know what I used in my car the other day because I thought about how well it works in other places is I used the potpourri, the stuff for your toilet.
Oh yeah, potpourri.
The potpourri. I called it potpourri. I think there is one out there called potpourri.
Is it called potpourri? Because that's how it's spelled. So, but it's not.
Yeah, but this one is potpourri. I got the potpourri. I got like a little travel pack with a bunch of little tiny ones in there, and I sprayed in my car, and I was like, "Oh no, this is gonna work the best."
Be careful where you spray it though, because it's an oil.
It's on my floor.
Yeah. Okay. Because people will be spraying it in the air and be like, "Why is there oil?"
Yeah.
It's an oil-based substance.
An oil-based product. Yeah. A lot of them have to be.
Yeah. So for those that want to
there's another crate.
Help.
This one seems kind of cool though, because it's paper products, hemp wick roll, twisted hemp wraps.
$20
and pieces. Looks like they're
So it seems like a more recyclable.
Does it come in this wooden box too?
I know.
Box. I'm into that. That I'm into. Like, don't send me a cardboard box. I want the wooden box.
Yeah, eco-friendly stoner stash box bundles.
What?
For $20.
Shut your mouth. I want it.
Hey, these look cool. On the Christmas list.
Hey, listen, my mother asked me what I want for Christmas, and I was like, I don't know, because we're really not, we're not doing it so much right. Anyways, it's complicated. But I was like, I don't know. We haven't really talked about it because we're not really doing it. but this would be on my list, and it's $20.
Yeah, all the
So-
review. There's like all of the reviews seem very happy with it.
I love trying like new hemp wraps and stuff like that, especially now that I can roll a hemp wrap. Yeah, I love trying them now. If I get my hands on them, she'll tell you that's all I'll smoke all week. It's like we rolling up.
That seems interesting.
So that's on my Christmas list if anybody wants to know. I like the wooden box. The wooden box is what's turning me on about it.
Really, it's really cool.
It could have nothing else in it. And I'd be like,
Just
buy
take the
me that
box.
wooden box.
I'll just take the box.
Yeah. So I think we'll stop at 20 today because we're only at 17 and there's like 41.
Yeah.
So we'll stop at 20 today. This next
You
one
want
is
a 5-hour work Wednesday. What?
yeah, because I still got an event about this thing. So this is a Grater V2 grinder by Canistore.
It is heavy duty looking.
It is heavy duty looking. It's $90. It is a coffee grinder that grinds your weed. That's what it is.
I was gonna say it does break down into smaller pieces, though. It says, or into a smaller.
Fine and medium. Yes,
but
I mean, it's made for this. It's not made for grinding coffee. So, but that's what I mean. I've
used a coffee grinder for it. It works just fine. You do have to still clean it though, because it does get gunked up. It doesn't just magically keep working on its own. I feel like this has got grinder. You have to clean things.
It's got like the grinder pieces in it.
I do like that it's see through though, so you can see if you have anything in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like this. It's again, it's one of those when you're cannabis connoisseur gifts.
Yeah.
It's somebody that's in it. And that's getting all the cool gadgets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too much for me.
Not for me. I love it. I love it. I would give it a try. Let's talk about number 18. Is Cody still here? Because he should be.
It's like, how did this make the list of top?
How is this $55?
How are they? Because they're Crocs.
Wow.
Crocs are. I mean, how are Crocs ever $55? But yeah, like
I want to throw up about it. They're Crocs, y'all. They got cannabis leaves on them. They're black with cannabis leaves on them.
And the Croc logo, they're legit.
And not even cool leaves. So if you would like a pair
and the Croc logo, don't forget that.
Crocs painted, you know what? And for $55, you can.
Yeah.
Here it is.
It looks like a Christmas tree.
Oh, baby. If there were ever a pair of shoes perfect for wandering around the block to the 7-Eleven to buy Fritos and a beef snack sticks on a Saturday at 1:47 a.m., it'd be these. I feel like that is perfection. Right. That is perfect advertising right there. Absolutely. So if anybody needs a Christmas gift idea for somebody like Cody, for example,
that like Crocs,
we can find out his shoe size, and these are $55. Maybe you want to I don't know how your situation is. If you pool your money or you get a group gift or holla. So Amazon.com.
1:47 a.m. Whack.
Weird, yeah. Do not buy me Crocs. I will not wear them. I will not. I don't care how comfortable you say they are. Let me tell you something. I'm not perfect. I know that surprises some of y'all. But I have not been blessed with the most beautiful feet in the world. And it's okay, because if I was perfect, some of y'all wouldn't have a chance out there. So it's fine. But why would I put ugly things on my feet? Why would I do that? I would not. I would not.
Comfortable and waterproof.
Nope. I have comfortable waterproof shoes that look better than those.
I tried on a pair.
I'm just joking. I mean, I have a pair of Crocs, but they are like Mary Jane style. They're just the Croc brand. They're not the Croc clog. It looks like a little slipper.
Look at my face right now.
Because they are nice for being on the boat.
They are.
But I've got other shoes too.
I guess they are, but I will not. I'm not going to do it. And the answer is no. Absolutely not. And no, you cannot put my face on them either. Just to reiterate that point.
You do not have my permission. Do not have my permission.
To reiterate that point. I said it here publicly. Absolutely not. I will absolutely call my attorney about it.
We will have words.
We will. I'll be like, no.
That's enough from me.
Somebody just sent me, it was Jen. Jen just sent me a picture of some Crocs that looked like they had like a snow boot inside of it. And I was like,
yes. I went to the mall the other day and I saw those and I'm like, those are real. Those are fucking real life.
I can't. I thought it was a joke. It's real. They're real.
No, they're real. They're like the clogs, but then they have like the fuzzy.
Maybe some of y'all have beautiful feet and you can afford to put ugly shit on your feet, but I am not going to do that.
No.
I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that hill.
No.
Die there.
No. They were recently.
Go ahead.
They were recently hiring for a shoe designer, and one of my friends tagged me in it, and I was like, "Stop it!" I was like, "No, thank you."
No, we cannot. Number 19 is a black walnut smoking set, and it looks really cool. It looks like an old school pipe, but it's like glass with walnut accents and a walnut stem. And the ashtray is glass with like a walnut top. Anyways, it's a Bespoke Post is where you can find it. It's pretty classy.
It's super classy for your tobacco and wacky tobacco user. It is pretty nifty.
Yeah, I guess I could cross into both, but it's a cute little set. I wouldn't mind having something like that just sitting on my desk to be beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish they did it in like I like the walnut. I like the walnut. I was gonna say something. No, I like the walnut. It's good. It's expensive, so it is. Again, this is your cannabis connoisseur.
I mean, it's from Bespoke Post.
It's a gift under the tree, and it is an Esquire magazine. So I guess we chose that.
Yes. Number 20, I mean, so cute.
Find somebody.
People
if we're gonna shout out a candle, let's shout out those candles that are like those herb candles.
Mm-hmm.
What are they called? I had that hippie one that smelled really good.
The ones that you bought when we were in Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name.
I have to find out. They're at my local smoke shop, so
I know.
Find out the name.
You know what? Marnay posted a local owned business as well for soy candles. We'll have to get that information for the next show.
Okay.
7th Avenue Apothecary.com also has a lovely soy candle lineup. Family owned small business out of Tampa. But yeah, this one from Nordstrom's. I'm like, no, get out of here.
No. So candles are a good idea, though.
Candle.
And that was number 20. So I feel like we're losing some of y'all because it's Wednesday and we've gone way over our Wednesday show. But I gotta tell you this, and I'll probably repeat it on Monday just to be a repeater. But I have to tell you this because it's really important. There's a recent recall in Colorado. So I just wanted to, here it is. There it is. It's coming up. So recently they've recalled some flower from Tree Farmers LLC. This came out today. They've done a consumer recall on we'll post this let's post this on our Facebook page so that people can see the recall numbers, because there's quite a few product recalls here.
Oh no.
From this company since February. Ladies and gentlemen, February. I said February. So what is Canna Queen mad about today? I'm sorry that we took so long to get to this part because this part is important. But I am mad, and I totally forgot I wanted to talk about it. I would have said it in the beginning. But I am mad about this because based on inventory tracking system data, so this is inventory that's been tracked. They can tell whether or not it's been sold or whether or not it's sitting on the shelf. Retail marijuana flower, bud, shake, and trim derived from the harvest batches listed here on this sheet were sold between February 3rd to November 23rd. Let me tell y'all something. I buy an ounce a week. I buy an ounce a week.
Yeah.
If I bought flour in February, March, April, May, June, July, all the way to November 23rd, I do not have that anymore. I have smoked that. I could be very ill and not know why. Like, literally, this is fucking dangerous.
Did they say what the recall is for other than testing? I mean, because here's the thing, because it is tested, why are we only hearing about this now if we knew that if the batches go back as far as
they are saying
before they go out?
The advisory is due to the identification of potentially unsafe levels of pesticide. I cannot pronounce the name of that pesticide on retail marijuana flower, bud, shake, and trim produced by Tree Farmers LLC in those dates. And those are the flower dates. They've also created concentrates and other products out of this flower. From March 5th to November 23rd are the dates of recall for those sold batches of concentrate. People don't have that shit. They might have some shit from November 23rd, maybe if they're a slow smoker.
Yeah, but February, no way.
But no way people still have that shit. And it's okay, here's why I'm angry. Not just because there's contaminated flour that's been out there for months that nobody knew about, but also I smoke this. I get sick. I go to the doctor because I cannot figure out why I'm continuously vomiting, why I cannot stop vomiting unless I take a hot shower with some Benadryl, why I am constantly nauseous, why I have weakness in my limbs, I'm fatigued. I cannot figure out why this is. And I go to the doctor, and the doctor says to me, do you smoke marijuana? They're not going to ask me, do I consume cannabis? Because they're not professionals when we talk about cannabis. They're going to say, do you smoke marijuana? And I'm going to say yes. And they're going to say, you have CHS. You have cannabis hyperemesis syndrome.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You have pesticide toxicity. Nobody bothered to check what you were smoking. They just threw a label on your condition because you smoke cannabis. And I'm fucking tired of it. This shit right here is happening in every legal state, and people are getting sick and they're going to the doctors. And let me tell you something, pesticide toxicity, it presents very similarly to this so-called CHS. And I don't fucking believe it. I don't fucking believe it. I don't. I'll die on that fucking hill. I don't believe it. Show me the fucking science. Show me one doctor that has diagnosed CHS that has bothered to fucking test the product.
Yeah.
Show me one. Show me just one fucking doctor that bothers to test the product that they're claiming is causing these symptoms. A product that treats every symptom of CHS, but they're happening in a combination like that. Whoa. What? The same product that treats it causes all of it to happen at the same time? No, it doesn't. There's something else in it. And that's what I'm mad about today.
And
as you should be, as should everybody. We have these crazy regulations and these crazy testing requirements and these crazy, the fact
and
that
it's expensive.
And it's expensive.
It's expensive.
Not only, and so again, and this just goes into it leads into giving them leeway to say this is why we shouldn't have access
Yeah.
except through X, Y, and Z.
Right.
And they're going to try and separate that whole adult, the medical bad seeds, or or the.
They're already doing it, and they're succeeding at it because some of y'all out here believe in them while they're saying this shit and not testing the product. Oh, the doctor said I have CHS. No, you don't. Like, look your doctor straight in his face and say, well, I still have some of the product that I've been using, and I think we should get it tested to verify what you're saying, to verify your diagnosis. They're going to fucking hate you for that because doctors are a lot of time, not all of y'all, you know who I'm talking about, I'm talking about, but they're narcissistic. They believe their word is God's word.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not. It's not. They are practicing medicine. They literally have to go to like 2 classes a year minimum to maintain their medical license. Like it's called practicing medicine, which means sometimes they get it wrong because sometimes you fuck up in practice. And that's unfortunate because a human life could be at stake when you fuck up at practice. And these doctors that are diagnosing CHS without being responsible enough to test the product that they're claiming is causing this, what the fuck are you doing? Why do you have a medical license? Somebody explain it to me. Make it make sense to me. And it's because I love y'all that I get mad about this shit, because I don't want y'all smoking that shit from fucking February that nobody fucking told you about, that was potentially contaminated with pesticides.
Yeah, honestly, that's what's blowing my mind right now is I'm like, I guess I didn't really think about the fact because like I live in a state where I can also grow my own, so I don't really have to buy any. But like the fact that pesticides are being even sprayed on it, like that's
like, first of all, if you're growing at home and you use spray-on pesticides, please stop using them when your plant goes into flower. Please stop using them in general if you can. But if you are going to use a spray-on pesticide, I have one that I will recommend to you. It's called Zero Tolerance. It's made by Ed Rosenthal, and it's got all natural ingredients.
Yeah.
It does not include neem oil, which is also a pesticide that sticks around. It's a naturally known pesticide. Cannabis has this thing that it does where it pulls things out of the soil, right? So out of its substrate. So cannabis, hemp is really well known for this, can pull toxins straight up out of the dirt. And it can create a situation where you can plant another crop. You can plant that hemp. It'll suck up all the toxins. You can test that soil, that substrate, and make sure that it's clean. And then you can plant another crop there. And it's all because of hemp. Well, cannabis and hemp, they're cannabis sativa L. They have similar properties. That is one of their properties. So one of the things that cannabis can do is pull things out of the soil and take it into the plant, including the ingredients in neem oil, which we spray on and around the plant as a natural pesticide. It's been used by farmers for centuries and decades and whatever, and time, whatever. But for tomatoes and shit like that, but tomatoes don't pull toxins out of the soil. Cannabis does that. And so if you have a toxin sitting in your soil, cannabis is going to uptake it, and it's going to be in your plant. And you cannot get it out of those flowers. You can't get it out of those flowers. And neem oils, active ingredient, azadirachtin, I know we're calling this an organic pesticide, but azadirachtin has toxic effects for humans if we inhale it, like if we burn it and inhale it, because some people take neem oil. Take the oil, it's fine. They're fine with that. But we're talking about a product that we're taking and we're lighting it on fire. So what do you think happens to this natural pesticide when you light it on fire? Well, who the fuck knows, because nobody's fucking testing it.
Just right in the eyeball.
Nice. She's like, y'all stop talking about it. So that's why so these things need to be known immediately. They need to be known immediately. There needs to be feedback on this immediately, because that is too long. February was almost a fucking year ago.
Yeah.
That's just way too long.
I'm surprised they're not testing with like every like
They are
plant?
supposed
And
to.
now-
They do.
Okay.
And if it tests positive for
people
pesticides, it is not supposed to be processed into another product. So the fact they got processed products with a pesticide
Right.
positive plant is fucking blowing my mind right
Yeah,
now.
somebody's not doing their job.
Yes.
Correct.
And this is why we have to investigate labs too. Because
Right.
somebody's fudging the numbers for their client. That's what's happening. That's what's happening.
I think about it in the sense of like, oh, well, if it were for the on the medical side, like we track that out the wazoo down to who it gets sold to out the door. Like they feel like, oh, pull these batch numbers up and, you know.
Right. Because in in retail, we don't track the patient or the customer.
The customer. But on medical, we do. I think, which
So
I
it's
maybe
harder to track the product on the retail side too.
Right.
It's harder to let, and the consumers on the retail side are not all sitting in this state.
Yeah.
So there's a lot wrong with that. Be careful out there.
Yep.
If you smoke something that makes you feel not like you normally feel, please get rid of that. Please don't buy off-market cartridges.
Ugh.
Please do not do that. Be careful. And I would say in your state, if you are a cannabis consumer, go to your state website for cannabis and sign up for alerts so that you know when things like this happen. You know why I knew about this? Because they sent me a memo today, because they alert everybody that signed up for their newsletter to any of the recalls and any of the things that are happening. So we know immediately when they happen, which is good because we're going to start posting those on our CQLLC website in the very near future so that we can keep people up to date on what's going on. So, but yeah, just be careful. Like I said, if anything makes you feel off, don't use it. That's with anything, not just with cannabis. And if your doctor tells you you have CHS, tell him you'll be right back with the product that you were smoking so that he can get it tested and we can get to the bottom of this. Because I'm tired.
Get a second opinion.
I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing it. It's not true. Our plant is not causing that. And if it is causing it, it's causing it by default because there's something in it that's not supposed to be in it. It's not the cannabis itself. And we got to stop letting that happen. I'm not going to let that slide anymore. So,
breathe it in, breathe it out.
we lasted. So this is like a regular show. Did you have a good time, Destiny?
I did. This is so fun.
I want you to come back. I want you to come back regularly because we do enjoy your personality, and you have interesting things to say, and you are an interesting person. If you guys aren't following 91 Destiny, go ahead and follow her on the TikToks and on Instagram. Definitely follow on both because you know TikTok is temperamental.
Seriously, I'm over here like, how has my first one not gotten taken down?
Hey, listen, I think they're allowing smoke right now.
And I
don't
feel like it too.
I don't know what has happened, but I keep seeing more and more smoke videos and less takedowns. So who knows? Be careful on that too. Follow us on Instagram as well. You can find us on solo.to/cannabiscloset420. It's got all of our links. Go check that out. Well, it's got most of our links. I think it doesn't have our Apple and our Google podcast link, but that's okay. Just look us up. The Cannabis Closet podcast, POTCAST, is where you can find us. Thank you guys so much for sticking in with us. I appreciate everybody new that came out today. Thanks for following our Facebook page. We have big goals for 2022, and you guys are a part of that. So we really appreciate all the love and support that we get from you. We're going to do more Christmas stuff on the last Wednesday that we're on the show. So maybe come back and do it with us again.
I'll do Christmas all day.
Yeah. It's fun. And she decorated it all up for us. It was so great. I'm loving it. You guys, like always, be nice to yourselves. Make sure that you put your mask on before assisting others, because can't nobody help nobody if you passed out, and I'm passed out. So
amen.
Put your mask on first.
Cultivate love. Oh, you deserve it. You should get some from Lady if you can't do it on your own.
And as always, stay lifted, everybody.
Stay lifted.
And we're gonna see you on Monday. We got big plans. See you on Monday. Thanks for joining us. Hang out for a second, Des.
Okay.